such thing as unpleasantness other than your own decision to be in unpleasantness. Same way pleasantness. When you are in joy, happy, just sit and watch. What is this? What is this pleasantness? Why it feels so expanded inside? Feel from your skin, inside the skin. You will master that state also. So pleasant or unpleasant attacks you from inside the skin. Heat or cold attacks you from outside skin. But both heat or cold, pleasant or unpleasantness, all four has no life independently from your will. Understanding this is being centered on the supreme state. Please understand, your will gets contaminated when it connects itself with these four. Fortunately, these four has no independent existence. If your will does not support it, man who has realized it by experimenting with it is established in supreme state. He is called Paramatma Samahita, equivalent to the supreme consciousness. Such a simple, straightforward thing, I tell you. Just try today. Once you realize, even with first thing, see, today you try with a cold. The moment you realize the cold is not giving you any more suffering, you will have confidence to work with heat. Then work with heat. Do Panchatapas. Maybe 1 hour. 1 hour is more than enough. 2 days. If it is not happening in 2 sessions, just do 2-3 days, that's all. You will have confidence now. Wow, we won the second game. Then go for the third. Sit with unpleasantness. Don't change the sequence. Cold is to grass, easy. Once you win there, you will have confidence to do next. Little subtle, the heat. Then you will have confidence next with the unpleasantness. Then you will have confidence to do with the pleasantness. Once you master that all these four does not have an independent life over you other than your will's support. See, when you sit and start analyzing, you will understand. It suddenly disappears because the moment you analyze, your will stops supporting this aspect of life. You support the cold and cold related diseases in confusion. You support heat and heat related diseases in confusion. You support unpleasantness and unpleasantness related diseases in confusion. You support pleasantness and pleasantness related activities in confusion. So when you sit and see what is really happening with the passiveness and passions, suddenly you realize without your will, all four does not have independent life. Shadow does not have independent life without the existence of light and object. It is the mixture of light and object creates shadow. The sufferings of cold, heat, sufferings of pleasantness, unpleasantness, everything happens by the mixture of your will and confusion. If the light is switched off, no shadow. If the object is removed, no shadow. If the confusion is removed or if the will is removed, there is no agitation or disturbance by cold, warm, pleasant, unpleasantness. I tell you, man is a fool, asking for cold when it is hot, asking for hot when it is cold, always asking what is not. Try this 4 process. In such a simple way, you can be centered on what Bhagavan calls Paramatma Samahitaha. Centered on pure unclutching. See, we are responsible for making Krishna alive. Come on, 4 days. Only 2 hours a day. Come in the evening. Learn this and go. And there is no risk in this. If you sit with a heater or a air condition, even the risk of Panchatapas is not there. I told Panchatapas because that is the way I was brought up. You guys don't even need to bother about the Panchatapas. Fire. Even in fire you may say, no, there is a risk. What risk is there anyhow? These fellows, everything is a risk. If your time is not right, even by drinking milk you will die. If your time is right, even the poison, if you drink, you will vomit it. Even your attempt to commit suicide, you will not be able to be successful. Anyhow, with a heater or cold, AC, you can control the heat or cold. What is the risk? Unpleasantness and unpleasantness. Try. I tell you, this can get people out of all mental disorders and psychological disorders. I have done this. That is why I am telling you. I have done this during my tapas time, my tapas period. I'll go and sit in the hill during the daytime in the sun, just with one towel, the hip, work on that heat. How the heat does not touch me. Then in the night I'll sit in the hill itself. It will be really cold. And see how the cold does not work on the system. Then I'll fight with Raghupati Yogi. That is the only thing which will be unpleasant for me. See, my whole life, only relationships I know is this Raghupati Yogi and Kuppammal, these few saints, sadhus. Never even once I felt psychologically connected to the blood family. So if I have to have some unpleasant moments, I'll go and fight with him. Some ideological fight. Raghupati Yogi is Yogi and Kuppammal is Vedanti. Between these two, there will be a huge fight. Ideological fight. Here body first, here mind first. And if I wanted to create fight with Raghupati Yogi, I'll take up all the arguments of Kuppammal. If I want to fight with Kuppammal, I'll take all the arguments of Raghupati Yogi. But I tell you guys, these two have made me so rich in the spiritual knowledge. God, the wealth they added to me, only now I am realizing. And same way when I want to experience that pleasantness, I'll take my Ramakrishna's photo and keep it in front of me and fan him. And there's a beautiful, very sweet story of Ramakrishna sung by one devotee. It's called Sri Sri Ramakrishna Bundi. And in English it is called, and the book has been translated, The Portrait of Sri Ramakrishna. That's a very beautiful book. It is not factual. See, the Ramakrishna's biography, he wrote it more poetic way. He does not bother much about facts. He has not changed the facts. He is not telling lies. But he is singing in a very beautiful, sweet way that, oh, who came as Rama and Krishna? You came as Rama Krishna, but this time you did not steal and do all these naughty things of Krishna. But you are not so polite like Rama also. So from the beginning, with that feeling that Ramakrishna is an incarnation, the devotee has sang about Sri Ramakrishna. It's a very beautiful book. Still I can repeat it. It's I think 1000-page book in Bengali verse form. I can repeat the whole thing by heart. Jai Jai Ramakrishna Vanja Kalpataru, Jai Jai Bhagavan Jagatir Guru, Jai Jai Ramakrishna Ishta Goshtikan, Jai Jai. It goes. Sobaya Sarene Renu Mageye Adam. We just have the book. I can repeat the whole 1000-page. I can continue even now. It goes on and on and on. It's a very beautiful, very juicy, sweet, loving way of Ramakrishna's biography described. That's one of the best things with which I experienced highest pleasantness. I'll have a small Singhasan and Ramakrishna's photo, and I have a small fan. Fanning him, I'll sit and sing these whole verses. And I have this book in the hand. Whole day I'll be sitting, and there's a tune to chant that. I'll sit and chant. One great elderly sadhu in Ramakrishna Mission, his name is Nandanandaji. He used to, I have seen him sitting and singing this verse with the tears in joy. And I picked up the habit from him only. I'll sit every day with him. He suffered with little deafness. So I served him, taking him to the doctor and taking care of him when he was old. He was a sadhu from Andhra, very sweet sadhu. So I used to sit and chant this. I picked up this habit from him. I listened to him very attentively, and actually I learnt Bengali reading. So if I chant that book one day, it will take full day to chant 1000-page. At least next 2 months, I will feel that I am in that heaven, and whole body will be sweet and pleasant. That whole throat will be filled with sweetness. Because it is the whole, his whole biography is chanted, the created, sung with so much of love, without being much bothered about the facts. It's a Purana of Sri Ramakrishna. So this sadhu Nandananda Swami, he was about to die. As a tradition, when you are about to die, you have to give your whole, whatever you have, to the person who served you. It's a tradition. So this sadhu suddenly said, I am going to die tomorrow. Guru Maharaj has appeared. What will I give you? I said, you don't need to give me anything. You are a sadhu, that's enough. You bless me. Then he said, I accumulated one thing in my life. The biggest wealth I accumulated is, whenever I read this Sri Sri Ramakrishna Bundi, I go to Samadhi, an ecstasy. I give you this Bhava Samadhi as my gift. He gave me. And I tell you, after that, whenever I read that book, God, and that sweetness, it's as if his 60-70 years of tapas has entered into me. If you read some book 60-70 years and be in the ecstasy, that whole bhava, the depth of the bhava, that whole depth of emotion has entered into my system, I could feel that same emotion just by his blessing. He said, I give you this gift of Bhava Samadhi. You take it. Because now it won't be useful anymore for me. See, once you leave the body, even your Bhava Samadhi will not stay with you. Only the Nirvikalpa Samadhis will stay with you. Less than Nirvikalpa Samadhi, anything you accumulated is not useful anymore for you. The English spelling is P-U-N-K-T-I. In English, the book is translated as A Portrait of Sri Ramakrishna. Maybe one day I'll sit and chant for you guys. It's my personal spiritual practice, which I did for quite a long time. Some of my personal spiritual practice I never shared with you guys. This Ramakrishna Bunti. And same way, Chandi. Chandi is the Devi Mahatmyam. I'm a great Satta. So I'll sit and chant Chandi. Devi Mahatmyam is 700 sloka. And Lalita Sahasranama and Trisadi. There are some 6-7 books related to Chandi. Devi Upanishad and all that put together. That will take one day, full one day if you chant. That I will chant with this bell. The same book in Bengali. These all used to be my entertainment. Anyhow, whether it is a heat or cold, pleasantness or unpleasantness, work with it. I tell you, even this pleasantness is not ultimate. Understand that. What I received from that Swami Nandananji is not ultimate. He himself can't take it when he is dying. That is why he gave it to me. Only unclutching, Nirvikalpa Samadhi will come with you eternally. But unfortunately, when you are training yourself, when you are practicing, you can't be all the time in Nirvikalpa Samadhi, unclutching. So all this Bhava Samadhi helps you to raise yourself to that level. Be in Nirvikalpa Samadhi or be in Bhava Samadhi with a person who is in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. That's all. Be unclutched or be clutched to a person who is in unclutching state. That's all. Being unclutched is Nirvikalpa Samadhi. If you are clutched to a person, being who is unclutched is Bhava Samadhi. In the beginning, Bhava Samadhi helps. Now I can remember all the verses. It's coming up. Yes, the same book. Sri Ramakrishna Munti. You guys can see this exact book. I just see whether if it is in Bengali, download. I'll read. If you have interest and intensity, you will find time for everything. Try all these 4. First, I wanted all our center heads. You guys try. Of course, I'm not telling devotees not to try. If all of you try, mainly the center heads, when you try, you will have the confidence and make a beautiful program and start teaching. Everyone can start doing this. For these things, you don't need very organized setup. Start reaching out even in these small ways. Helping people. I really wanted this kind, hundreds of samyamas should be developed and made available from our campus. It should become a pilgrimage center for the people who want to study mysticism. You don't know. Just this 4 day, trying these 4 steps, working with cold, working with heat, working with unpleasantness, working with pleasantness. you will suddenly find a powerful key, tool to live your life. Crossing thousands of disturbances. Human beings can live a rich life if this kind of tools are accumulated. Just this one tool, I tell you, how rich it can make you. Richness is always depending on the zeros. It is not always based on the zeros. It is based on your ability to face life. Richness cannot be always measured based on the comforts of life. It is measured based on the ability to confront the life. It is not just comfort. It is ability to confront also. These are the tools with which you will be able to confront the life. I know many guys sitting on billions of dollars, even a small, very small, they are shaken completely. Ability to confront life, live the life. I tell you guys, all our devotees should have mastered at least like this 5-6 samyamas. Different 5-6 samyamas. That makes you man. That makes you a being. Mastering at least few samyamas gives you the courage to live, confidence to live. Courage which comes by inner richness is confidence. Courage which you get by outer richness is egoistic pride. Which comes by outer richness can be taken away from you any moment. Which comes by inner richness, nobody can touch it. One of the main reasons for my success, standing throughout the scandals and rumors, is this samyama. This samyama, which I did from the young age, working with the heat and cold and unpleasantness and pleasantness. I tell you, heat and cold hits you from outside the skin, pleasantness and unpleasantness hits you from the inside the skin. But all four of them do not have life without your will supporting them. Is the essence. The one who has subdued his self made of tough patterns, and is firmly established in the supreme state, remains composed, whether in a cold or a warm atmosphere, whether he is in pain, pleasant or unpleasant situation, whether he receives respect or dishonor. Tata manopamanayoho. See, when you master the Sita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukkha, the Mana, Apamana does not touch you. You master it. I tell you, not for pride, I am the living example that Mana, Apamana did not touch me. Otherwise, one side, millions put flower garlands and worship. The other side, rowdies put chapel garlands and burn the effigies. Worship of the divine energies is performed in various ways. In the beginning of expansion, understand that all of them originate in actions. Knowing this, you will be liberated. Sri Krishna is revealing some of the mystical secrets. How various divine energies come into existence, how by connecting with them your expansion is possible. Please understand, one example I wanted to give. Brahma, in Hindu stories, Hindu Purana, Brahma becomes egoistic. So, Shiva's extension comes out as Kala Bhairava and cuts Brahma's head, removes the ego of Brahma and makes Brahma enlightened. This action, Shiva's energy coming out and removing the ego of Brahma and making him enlightened, this action becomes Kala Bhairava. So when you connect with Kala Bhairava and start worshipping the divine energy called Kala Bhairava, he removes your ego also and gives you enlightenment. Same way, Veerabhadra. Shiva's energy expanded and destroyed the collective negativity of Daksha, which causes suffering for himself and for others. Many times, your pain body becomes so strong, knowingly you cause suffering to you and to others. Even though you know you are causing suffering to you and to others, but the pain pattern is so strong, you can't escape. I can see very clearly. So many people, they know if they are out of me, if they are away from me, they are going to create suffering for themselves. But their ego, arrogance is so strong, they can't live. They can't live around me. I have seen so many times, even devotees, they know if they listen to my teachings and live, they will be out of their sufferings and torture they are doing to themselves and to others. But they don't want. Daksha represents the negativity which causes suffering to yourself and to others. Shiva's energy which came out and destroyed the Daksha's negativity is Veerabhadra. Understand? Veerabhadra did not kill Daksha. He gave life back to Daksha. So this energy which destroys your negativity of giving suffering to yourself and to others is called Veerabhadra. If you connect with this divine energy and pray, feel connected, you will see in you also the pain body, the patterns which create suffering for yourself and others will be destroyed. It's a beautiful verse. Eva bahuvitaha yajnaha vitata brahmano mukhe karmajan viddidan sarvan evam jnatva vimokshase. Thus, worship of the divine energies is performed in various ways. In the beginning of expansion, understand that all of them originate in actions. Knowing this, you will be liberated. Same way, if you are frozen, closed, then start connecting with Krishna, who is doing Rasa Leela, who just opened himself to the whole universe. Understand? Krishna's Rasa Leela did not happen just with Gopikas. It happened with the plants, trees, rocks, Yamuna, whole thing. And the Purnima Chandra, the full moon, with whole, he had Rasa Leela. His Rasa Leela was enjoyed by the whole existence. Gopikas were also happened to be there, that's all. It was not concentrated towards Gopikas. It was with a whole. So if you are frozen, having the sickening suffocation, many times people do have this sickening suffocation. Come on, then expand. It is time. You meditate on Rasalila Krishna.
Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The UAN and its work are guided by the purposes and principles contained in its founding charter. The UAN is a manifestation of the profound connection amongst indigenous peoples across the world, including African, Andean, American, European, Caribbean, Oceanic, and Asian regions, rooted in shared wisdom, sustainable practices, and deep reverence for the earth. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. Our governance structure is council-based without territorial claims, led by a collective leadership through our General Secretariat. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. While the UAN represents numerous indigenous cultures, the United States of KAILASA serves as the first indigenous nation specifically for Hindus. KAILASA's mission is focused on the revival of the ancient enlightened Sanatana Hindu civilization, with a formal governance structure including a head of state, ministers, and ambassadors. Under the leadership of SPH, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivoham, KAILASA has achieved recognition as a sovereign subject of international law, possessing distinctive attributes of juridical statehood. The United States of KAILASA is the main sponsor of the proposed UAN headquarters. This initiative would bring forth an estimated $100 million in revenue for the host country through summits, conferences, tourism, and development projects. The proposed UAN headquarters would represent the world's indigenous nations and peoples through its architectural design. It would blend the best of all worlds, featuring top modern architecture, the highest green building standards, and ancient Vastu architectural principles. This headquarters would serve as a central hub for indigenous diplomacy, cultural preservation, and collaborative efforts towards sustainable development and global peace. Through this initiative, we aim to create a dignified platform for indigenous leadership rooted in ancestral wisdom, cultural legitimacy, and collaborative innovation, enhancing global dialogue and regional stability. The establishment of the UAN headquarters would position a host country at the forefront of a global movement promoting indigenous wisdom while creating significant economic opportunities for the nation and its people. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The UAN and its work are guided by the purposes and principles contained in its founding charter. The UAN is a manifestation of the profound connection amongst indigenous peoples across the world, including African, Andean, American, European, Caribbean, Oceanic, and Asian regions, rooted in shared wisdom, sustainable practices, and deep reverence for the earth. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. Our governance structure is council-based without territorial claims, led by a collective leadership through our General Secretariat. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. While the UAN represents numerous indigenous cultures, the United States of KAILASA serves as the first indigenous nation specifically for Hindus. KAILASA's mission is focused on the revival of the ancient enlightened Sanatana Hindu civilization, with a formal governance structure including a head of state, ministers, and ambassadors. Under the leadership of SPH, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivoham, KAILASA has achieved recognition as a sovereign subject of international law, possessing distinctive attributes of juridical statehood. The United States of KAILASA is the main sponsor of the proposed
Om. As the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva's Gurumurti, Ashwarudamurti and more, I bless you all and all with Paramadvaita. I shower you all with all the auspiciousness and all the blessings. Nitya Nirantara Arogya Praptirastu. Nitya Niranjana Shanti Praptirastu. Nitya Niramaya Nirvigalpa Samadhi Praptirastu. Sarva Aishwarya Praptirastu. Paramashiva Sarva Shakti Praptirastu. Paramashiva Pata Praptirastu. All the Paramashivoham level 1 participants, level 2 participants, level 3 participants, and all of you. I bless you all and all with powerful Guru Diksha, initiation into experiencing Paramashiva as he manifests in this being as your Guru. Whatever Paramashiva has showered on me through Arunagiri Yogeshwara, he himself Paramashiva himself showered himself in this being, filled, and now he is manifesting through this being to fill you all. The Guru Diksha will happen now. Sit sincerely, intensely. I shower you all with Guru Diksha. Sit sincerely, intensely, unclutched within your consciousness. Paramashiva will shower Shaktipada in you now. You will manifest simple integrity, simple listening, simple aligning, simple feeling connection with your Guru. Your spiritual umbilical cord will be strengthened now. Today is the most auspicious day. The collective negativity, Rakshasa, demonic, satanic, Asuri Shaktis committed suicide, destroyed themselves by trying to attack Paramashiva. And Paramashiva gave Jivan Mukti to this whole universe. Rama compiled all the 108 Upanishads and gave it to the world as his life. Listen. People come and go. Even incarnations come and go. But the dharma they establish, the principles they teach, lives forever. Rama left planet Earth physically long before, but his gift, 108 Upanishads together, the Muktiko Upanishad, stands tall till today, holding the power of Dharma, and it will stand forever. Next, Vyasa came. He compiled Vedas and Agamas and Puranas, gave Brahma Sutra. He left planet Earth, but his message lives till now and it will live forever. Krishna came, gave the essence of Veda, Agama, Upanishad, Purana as Bhagavad Gita. Even when time came, he left the planet Earth physically. I wanted to make it clear. Rama, Vyasa, Krishna, all of them left only physically. They have not left the planet Earth forever. Physically they left. They are even now available spiritually. Even after Krishna left, his Gita still lives and guides people, and it will live forever eternally. Understand? Same way, even after a long time of my physical existence, this Jivan Mukti this book, Living Enlightenment. I should not even call it as a book. I should call it as the energy landed on the planet Earth as Jivan Mukti. Living Enlightenment will continue to guide all of you forever. So understand, Rama's 108 Upanishads compilation, Muktikopanishad, Vyasa's Brahmasutras, Krishna's Bhagavad Gita, how they eternally guide the universe towards the ultimate. Same way, Paramashiva's gift, this Jivan Mukti, Living Enlightenment book, will be here for eternity and guide the humanity forever. Thousands of commentaries, Bhashyas, Bhashya on Bhashya, Vartikas, Bhashya on Vartika, Tika. All this happened for Upanishads, Brahmasutra, Bhagavad Gita, but all three of them are still fresh. These great scriptures are like sun, as old as sun, as new as sunrise. Sunrise is new every day, but sun is older than time. These scriptures, as old as sun, as new as sunrise. So many commentaries are written. So many commentary on commentaries are written. Commentary means Bhashya. Commentary on commentary is Vartika. Commentary on the commentary of the commentary is Tika. Each Acharya in Sanatana Hindu Dharma has to write commentary on this Prasthanatraya, these three books, to establish the philosophy they are proposing, the Dharma they are showing it to the world. Each Acharya whether Shankara, Ramanuja, Madhva, or before all these three of them, Srikanta Shivacharya, all Acharyas, they have to write Bhashya, commentary on these three books to establish the path of enlightenment they are showing, the path to moksha they are showing, the path to the ultimate realization they are showing, the path to the Jivan Mukti they are showing. Understand? Shankara, Adi Shankaracharya writes commentary on Upanishads, Brahmasutra, Bhagavad Gita, establishes his Advaita Siddhanta and Ramanuja writes commentary on the same Prasthanatraya, Upanishads, Brahma Sutra, Bhagavad Gita, and establishes his philosophy, method of living enlightenment from his Atmanubhava, Atmanubhuti. Then Madhva establishes his philosophy from his Atma Anubhuti by writing commentary on Upanishads, Brahma Sutra and Bhagavad Gita. Before all these three, Srikanta Shivacharya, he wrote commentary on Upanishads, Brahma Sutra and Bhagavad Gita, quoting Agamas and establishing the Shiva Paratva. Those commentaries of Srikanta Shivacharya forms the foundation of Saiva Siddhanta philosophy. The Paramadvaita, what I call as Paramadvaita, the foundation is established by Srikanta Shivacharya by writing the commentary on Upanishads, Brahma Sutra and Bhagavad Gita. Fortunately, his Brahma Sutra commentary full is still available. His Upanishad commentaries, some is lost. His Bhagavad Gita commentary also, some portion is lost. But we know for sure he has commented on the Prasthanatraya. I want all of you to know he was one of the Guru Maha Sannidhanams of Madhurayadinam, Shyamala Pita, Sarvanya Pitam, Madhurayadinam. Historically, there is a document, and also there is a document to prove he was Madhurayadinam, and he wrote the commentary during his time as Jagat Guru Maha Sannidhanam. Understand? Every Acharya in later times, Bhamadi, he wrote Bhashya on Brahma Sutra. The whole Sanatana Hindu Dharma and all its sampradayas, this is the way it is established. The Prasthanatraya, 108 Upanishads compiled by Rama, Brahma Sutras compiled by Vyasa, Upanishad gifted by Krishna. These three forms the foundation, and each Acharya to show the path to the world towards living enlightenment from their Atma Anubhuti, writes a commentary. Srikanta Shivacharya or Adi Shankaracharya or Ramanujacharya or Madhvacharya or even the Kashmiri Shaivite Acharyas, Abhinava Gupta, Lagulishwara, the Shaivite Acharyas. Any Acharya has to write commentary for this Prasthanatraya to establish their sampradayas, to show the method of living enlightenment as per their Atmanubhuti. Understand? Now I am coming to introduce Living Enlightenment book. This Living Enlightenment book is the methodology, fundamental methodology, universal methodology as tall as Himalayas, as broad as this universe, as deep as ocean. The methodology to understand Jivan Mukti, living enlightenment, experientially. That very secret code of the pure methodology, Paramadvaita, I have revealed through this Living Enlightenment book. Understand? Each Acharya revealed in their commentaries based on their Anubhuti, the methodology of living enlightenment through writing commentary for Prasthanatraya. For this age, the best way, ultimate way to manifest living enlightenment, Jivan Mukti, the pure truths, the core truth, the secret code of living enlightenment, Jivan Mukti, I have revealed in this Jivan Mukti, Living Enlightenment book. If you internalize this book, make it as a lifestyle to read this book every day, you will understand the method to realize the Prasthanatrayas as it should be realized, the ultimate way. And you will know how to write commentary on Prasthanatraya based on your Anubhuti. Jivan Mukti does not make you disciple, it makes you Guru, Acharya. It makes you Acharya. It gives you the experience, Anubhuti, so beautifully, powerfully. In your being, you start not only manifesting Anubhuti, you will have an understanding how to write commentary on Prasthanatraya. Understand? The key to understand Vedas, Upanishads, Agamas, Puranas, Sriti, Smriti, I have revealed in this Jivan Mukti, Living Enlightenment book. It's not just book, it's energy of Paramashiva. Just like Ganga is not just river, Vedas are not just book, Veda Mata. Same way, living enlightenment is not just book, it is Jivan Mukti Devi, Jivan Mukti Mata. Understand the method to understand the whole universe, the technology, the methodology to understand everything I have revealed in Living Enlightenment, Jivan Mukti book. Only thing you need is desire to read it every day. You can only start reading Jivan Mukti, you can never end reading it. You can only start reading it, you can never end reading it. There are some things which starts, never ends. There are some things which ends but never started. There are some things which can only start, never end. Jivan Mukti is that space. It can only start, never end. Understand? Decide with super determinism to read Jivan Mukti every day, and whenever you have a confusion, delusion, unable to decide, powerless, incomplete, feeling stuck, unable to make any decision, don't know what to do to move further, whenever you face this kind of situations, anyone or all, take the Jivan Mukti, connect with me, just open the book. Exactly what you need will be revealed by Jivan Mukti Mata, Jivan Mukti Devi. It's a powerful, guaranteed solution for everything. Everything you facing, will face. It was directly from Paramashiva. It's directly downloaded and revealed, gifted to all of you from Paramashiva. The Living Enlightenment book in more than 50 languages, available as a gift to all of you. There is a link. It's projected in your screen. You can download, read, share, print and read. You can do everything other than commercially using it. You can't print and sell. Don't exploit it commercially. Other than that, you can do everything. You can download and read. You can print for yourself. You can print for gifting. You can share this link. Listen. keep every day reading Living Enlightenment as your life. I have also written Jivan Mukti Bhashya, Living Enlightenment Commentary on all Prasthanatraya, Upanishads, Brahma Sutra, Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is already fully published. Brahma Sutra, one part is published. Upanishads, one part is published. You can read them also. They are also the supplement, means the extension, volumes, further volumes of Living Enlightenment book. Living Enlightenment book already has more than 20 volumes. Science of Living Enlightenment, Essence of Living Enlightenment, then Bhagavad Gita decoded, all the books. Make reading Living Enlightenment as your daily life. Have one copy near your bed. Have one copy in your car. Have one copy in your travel suitcase, travel kit. Even if you miss anything else, don't miss Jivan Mukti book. Make this as part of your life. Anything you go through, Jivan Mukti will be the protecting power to help you to sail through and achieve the Paramadvaita, ultimate. Jivan Mukti is ultimate. Understand? Bring super determinism in you to have Jivan Mukti always with you. Have one copy in your bedroom, have one copy in your puja room, have one copy in your office, workstation, have one copy in your travel kit. Let Jivan Mukti, living enlightenment, be your eternal companion. Jivan Mukti book is having me as your personal advisor, guide, Atma Guru, 24/7 with you. Pick up the book, connect with me, and ask the solution you need for your life right now, what you need to know right now. Ask the book and open it. It will simply tell you exactly what you need to know now at this moment. If your friend or family or teamily, somebody has some problem, they come to you, pick up the book, ask them to touch the book and open the book. Jivan Mukti, living enlightenment, will give precise solution for them. What they need to know, it will be revealed. Just that one book can make you ultimate resolver of all life problems. Make living enlightenment as your lifestyle. Make living enlightenment as your lifestyle. Understand? Today, we are celebrating two things. One, the anti-spiritual elements, the demonic, rakshasic, asuric, satanic forces committing suicide. We observe this day as a Hindu Holocaust Day. Many people ask me, Swamiji, why should we tell our sad past to the world? Listen, if you don't tell what you went through in the past to the world, you are going to let the world repeat it again. If you don't know your history and tell your history, your enemies are going to tell their version and make you suffer the same thing again. Oh Hindus, wake up. Don't be reluctant to tell the Hindu Holocaust story, what Hindus went through to the world. By not telling, you are silently supporting it to get repeated. By not telling the genocide Hindus suffered, Holocaust Hindus suffered, you are letting it happen again in the future. Please understand, if you don't tell the world what you went through in the past, the Hindu genocide, the genocide happened to Hindus, the persecution done on Hindus, the Holocaust done on Hindus, all the sufferings you Hindus went through. If you are reluctant to tell this to the world, to the next generation, you are silently allowing it to repeat itself in the future. Civilization which does not learn from history will not be part of the history anymore. If you don't tell your history, your enemies will tell their version of your history and even make you believe their version of your history as your history. The Hindu Holocaust was done so well organized, well planned. Even Hindus are denying it. That's the worst thing happened. Even Hindus are not waking up to what has been done to them. So every year, we should make March 2nd as the day to tell the world about what has been done to us, what has been done to Hindus. Let me repeat. The civilization which does not learn from history will not be part of the history anymore. First. Next. If you don't tell your history to the world, your enemies will tell their version of your history to the world, and after 2 generations, even you will start believing your enemy's version of your history is really your history. So, read your original history. Remember your original history. Tell the world your original history. How much persecution, sufferings, murders, rape, displacement, loss of property, temples, monasteries, all this inflicted upon the Hindu civilization, and how beyond all this we are standing tall as the only pre-Bronze Age civilization still exists. The only civilization which withstood the attack of Abrahamic civilizations. The only civilization which is standing tall. The pre-Bronze Age civilizations. Totally 49 are pre-Bronze Age civilizations. Sanatana Hindu civilization is the only civilization still alive. We need to remember all those who attacked us. We need to remember all those who protected us by giving their very life. We need to know our villains. We need to know our heroes. Only then we will produce more heroes and stop the production of villains. Now, by not telling the right stories about our heroes and the right information about our villains, we are producing villains in mass, heroes just handful. Listen, by not telling the right stories about our heroes, we are producing only a handful of them in the future, for the future. By not telling the right stories about our villains, we are producing villains in mass. So, we need to tell the world the right information about our villains, right information about our heroes. So, we produce heroes in mass, we reduce the villains' production. Hindus need to wake up to the truth of Hindu genocide. Denying the Hindu Holocaust is creating a space for repeating it. Denying the Hindu Holocaust is creating a space to repeat it. Hindus should tell the world all the villains of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Hindus should tell the world about all the villains of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, and Hindus should tell the world about the heroes of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. This should be done for our survival. Shastra Jivan Mukti. Shastra protecting Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Both should go hand in hand. Maybe that was the reason Paramashiva made this March 2nd and 3rd both together. We have to have the power of Shastra and power of Shastra to tell the world about the Hindu Holocaust and defend ourselves. Shastra does not mean picking up weapon. It means telling the right story and introduction, right information to the world, because in the modern day, the war is waged with information, not that olden methods. Olden methods of war is outdated. Now, it is the information age. War is waged by giving false information on Hindus. So, we should give the right information about our heroes, right information about our villains. That's the only way. That is the only way to preserve, protect our Sanatana Hindu Dharma, which is needed for the whole world. Which is needed for the whole world. Let us tell the world the right story about Hindu Holocaust, Hindu genocide, and also tell the world about the great Jivan Mukti, living enlightenment, science of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Living enlightenment is the answer for why we should protect Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Telling about the Hindu Holocaust to the world is the way how we can protect Sanatana Hindu Dharma. The why and how both answered on March 2nd and 3rd. So understand, essence of my today's message. Hindu Holocaust is 100 times more than Jewish Holocaust. I should say hundreds of times more than Jewish Holocaust. Fortunately, Jewish people started telling the world about their Holocaust, what they suffered, so it doesn't repeat. But Hindus are still not waking up by not telling the Hindu Holocaust story to the world. Hindus are creating a space for repetition. So Hindus, wake up now, tell the world the Hindu Holocaust stories. Tell the world who were our villains, who were our heroes. So Holocaust, Hindu Holocaust does not repeat. Hindu genocide stops. My blessings. So today also we had Kalpataru and Sivadiksha program in Slovakia and Czech Republic. I bless all the participants and also all of you who are waiting with your prayers, boons. I bless all of you. Shower the ultimate on every one of you. With this, I bless you all. Paramashiva Padapraptirastu. Paramashiva pada praptirastu. Paramashivatva praptirastu. Paramashiva shakti praptirastu. Paramashiva anubhava praptirastu. Paramashiva anubhuti praptirastu. Paramadvaita praptirastu. Nitya ananda praptirastu. Om, Om, Om.
Nithyananda, thank you for watching, and if you found the video enlightening,
Please give it a like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to stay connected with us.
don't forget to click the bell icon to receive the notifications.
Om, Om, Om. As the ultimate manifestation of the ultimate Paramashiva, and ultimate Paramashiva's manifestation, Gangadhara Murti, Ganga Visarjana Murti. I bless you all with Paramadvaita. Paramadvaita Praptirastu. Sarva Mangala Praptirastu. Sarva Aishwarya Praptirastu. Paramanyana Praptirastu. Parama Mangala Praptirastu. All the Paramashivoham level 1 participants, I bless you all with intense Nityatva experience, fearless living, and clearing of the Swadhisthana Chakra. All the Paramashivoham level 1 participants, I bless you all with intense, powerful awakening of Nityatva Anubhuti. All the Paramashivoham level 2 participants, I bless you all with initiation into will persistence through the pure questioning. All the Paramashivoham level 3 participants, I give you all Paramatma Sakti Diksha, the will persistence, super determinism, and Paramatma Shakti, will persistence and super determinism. Listen. Through your 3 eyes, look into my 3 eyes. Now, Gangadhara Murti will flow in you. You will experience the real self-drive, Paramatma Shakti, will persistence, super determinism. I shower you all with this. I'll give you a simple understanding about life. Continuously, all over the world, in almost all religions, all philosophies, this one question: is everything happening is predestined or everything happening is out of free will? This question, all philosophies try to analyze this question, whether it is Hinduism and different branches of Hinduism, like Shaiva, Vaishnava, Sakta, Gaumara, all different branches of Hinduism, or Christianity, or Islam, or Sikhism, Buddhism, Jainism, in all religions, this one question, whether everything happens in our life as our life, is it predestined or free will? Always the answers are being given to prove everything is predestined or everything is out of our free will. Science tries to show everything is out of our free will. All religions try to show everything is predestined or God's will. The three different answers, predestined, individual freedom, our free will, or God's will. The word God's will does not have a clear definition or ability to establish that there is a clear God's will which can be established before something happens, during it happens, after it happened. In the Trikala, all the three times, past, present and future, the consistency of the God's will to be established. No tradition is able to give substantiating or very clear, strong, powerful answer. Listen. This question is intense. So if you sincerely listen, this big load, incompletion, doubt you are carrying about life can be cleared. This doubt, is everything happening in my life predestined or God's will or my free will? If this question is understood, if this doubt is cleared, all your self-doubt will be destroyed. Literally 99% of your problems will be solved. Not only Paramashiva, to ultimate moksha, you can achieve anything you want in the outer world, inner world and the higher worlds. All three levels. So understand the exact truth, ultimate truth I am revealing. Your life, what is happening inside you, outside you, for you, by you, all this is neither predestined nor free will, nor your free will, or God's will. Please understand, it is not predestined. It is not your free will. It is not God's will. Let me make it very clear. There is something called superdeterminism. I'll give you the example of Ganga Avataranam, the Gangadhara Murti's story. See, Ganga coming to planet Earth and washing away the sins of Bhagirath's ancestors. Is it predestined? Is it His will? Is it God's will? If you analyze, the answer is no. It is neither predestined nor God's will, nor the free will of Bhagiratha. It is super determinism of Bhagiratha. Listen. Listen. We can't say it is predestined, because if it is predestined, Bhagiratha does not need to go through so much. We can't say God's will, because even after Brahma released Ganga from his Kamandalu, the result Bhagiratha wanted, his ancestors' sins getting washed, was not happening. Even after Paramashiva received Ganga and released Ganga, even after Paramashiva released Ganga, it was not happening. Janma Maharshi just swallowed the whole Ganga, because when she was flowing, it seems she disturbed Janma Maharshi's tapas. He just swallowed the whole Ganga. Is it individual will of Bhagiratha? No. Because he needed to do tapas to Brahma and receive his blessings to release Ganga. Then he needed to do tapas towards Paramashiva to hold Ganga on his head. Then he need to again do tapas to Paramashiva to release Ganga in a controlled way. The first dam built for a river is Shiva Jata. Shiva Jata is the first dam for river. So very controlled way Ganga was released, but even after that the problem was not solved. He has to do tapas towards Janma Maharshi and ask him to release Ganga. So understand, life is super determinism. Life is not free will. Life is not predestined. Life is not even God's will. Life is super determinism of the soul, your consciousness. Life is super determinism of your consciousness. think more deeply. Meditate on this. There's a layers and layers of truths in this story. There is layers and layers of truth in this story. First, Bhagirath decides to bring Ganga to liberate his forefathers from their karmas, sins, and give them moksha. Then, he doing tapas towards Brahma, releasing Ganga. Even after Ganga was released, she was rushing with such high energy and speed. All the vertical zones on her way from Brahmaloka, when she was coming, she was literally destroying all the vertical zones. So all the gods got terrorized. That whole Samasta Srishti, the whole creation, may be destroyed. The Mahapralaya may happen if Ganga lands from Satyaloka through all the vertical time zones, from Satyaloka to Tapoloka and all the vertical time zones. The frightened, terrorized Bhagiratha again starts tapas towards Paramashiva. And Paramashiva says, okay, all right. He receives the Ganga on his jata. That's a Gangadhara Murti. But then Ganga is stuck in his jata. Bhagirath needs Ganga to come to planet Earth so the ancestors of Bhagirath are liberated. So what to do? Again, he does tapas towards Paramashiva, and Paramashiva just moves one of his jata and releases Ganga. Ganga Visarjana Murti. He manifests as Ganga Visarjana Murti. And again, when she was coming to planet Earth, the way she was flowing, excited, from Maha KAILASA to this Bhuloka KAILASA, from Bhuloka KAILASA to Manasarovar, from Manasarovar towards the Bhumi, the Bharata Varsha. On the way, she knowingly or unknowingly disturbed the Jannu Maharishi's tapas. So Jannu Maharishi just swallowed her, drank the whole thing. Now again, Bhagirath has to do tapas to Jannu Maharishi and ask him to release Ganga. He releases Ganga through his ears. That is why she is called Jannavi. Because she was born out of Jannu Maharishi, she is called Jannavi. So now, after so much, finally Ganga comes and washes away the ashes of Bhagiratha's ancestors and liberates all of them from their sins and gives them moksha. That is why Ganga has a name Mokshadayini. In this whole story, I should not say story, it's a history of Ganga. Not story, history of Ganga. The truth, the reality of Ganga is she did not happen because of destined, the predestination. No, she did not happen because of God's will. No. Brahma sent her. Brahma sent her from his Kamandalu. But that is not enough. She did not happen out of free will of Bhagirath. No. She happened out of super determinism of Bhagirath. I'll tell you what is the difference between free will, God's will, predestined, and super determinism. In free will, only one part of you in the universe is working, functioning towards that goal. Predestined, only one part of the world, the karma of the Jagat, the natural law of the Jagat, natural law of the universe is called predestined. The natural law of the universe is only functioning towards certain goal. In God's will, the Ishvara's will alone is functioning towards certain goal. Listen, neither Jiva, just Jiva's free will, nor Jagat, the natural law of the universe, or Ishvara's will, God's will, none of these three alone is enough for the ultimate. Jiva, Ishvara, Jagat, all the three is not enough. Super determinism is the will, Atma Shakti, which comes out of the Paramadvaita cognition. All three in core is one and the same. Jiva, Ishvara, or Jagat. All three in core, deep down, one and the same. From that cognition, the will which raises is super determinism. Only that can make all three manifest life for you. Listen. Individual will is the power of Jiva, natural law of the universe, means the predestined. That is the power of Jagat. Ishvara's will is power of God. I am not disrespecting God, underestimating the power of God, but just power of God, Ishvara's will alone is not enough even for your liberation. Even for your liberation, your individual will need to be aligned. If just God's will alone is enough to give you liberation, He would have given just like that. People come and ask me, Swamiji, if God is doing everything, why is He not liberating me? Why is He not giving me moksha? Hey, understand. I am revealing the cosmic secret, universal secret. You guys continuously gossip about national secret, state secret, Victoria's secret, so many big great secrets you talk about. I am revealing the ultimate secret. Life is neither predestined. The natural law of the universe. The natural law of the universe is only called predestined. Life is not just your individual will. Swatantratva. No. The free will. No. Life is not just God's will. Ishvara. So, Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara, all three by themselves stand alone, does not manifest life, constitute life, resolve the question, doubts, the fundamental doubts about life. Life is superdeterminism. Sonali Gupta is asking how to make all three aligned, Bhagavan. Very simple. I give you straight truth. Not only I am giving you the secret, I am giving you the solution, ultimate solution. Understand. It is God who manifested as individual in you and as Jagat outside you. Ishvara manifested as Jiva inside you, as Jagat outside you. So all three in the core is one and the same. From that cognition, decide to make a will, that is superdeterminism. When you declare how your life should be, cognize you are Paramashiva. Your individual will is established in Paramashiva's will, who is master of the natural law of the universe. Knowing this, cognizing this, ferociously waking up to this is Bhagirata Prayatnam. The tapas of Bhagirata. Bhagirata Prayatnam means knowing your individual will is established in Paramashiva's will. Mama Sangalpam Shiva Sangalpamastu. And on Shiva Sangalpa only, the natural law of the cosmos, natural law of the universe is also established. All three are established in one. Knowing that is Paramadvaita. From that knowledge, when will evolves, it is called superdeterminism. Your individual will can be transformed into superdeterminism the moment you add the cognition of Paramadvaita in you. The moment you are initiated into Paramadvaita, you decide to ferociously hold the initiation given by the Guru. Your free will becomes superdeterminism. The Paramatma Shakti manifests in you. Ganga is Paramatma Shakti. Listen. Listen to today's satsang 3-4 times. Contemplate on it. If possible, sit and transcribe, pen down, write. When you write only, you will understand how many of my words you miss. That is why I insist on always transcribing the satsang. So you will be made to listen 2-3 times. Transcribe satsang on your own. Put the transcription of the satsang as your Facebook post. Transcribe and read. You will realize, oh God, it is not just by the predestined natural law of the universe Ganga came. It is not just by the God's will Ganga came. It is not just by Bhagirath's free will Ganga came, but by Bhagirath's super determinism. Tapas of Bhagiratha. Bhagirath's super determinism coordinated Jiva, Ishvara, Jagat and made Ganga Avatarana happen. Ganga Avatarana happened through the Paramadvaita super determinism of Bhagiratha manifesting through free will of Bhagiratha, Shiva Sankalpa, God's will of the Ishvara, and as the predestined natural law of the universe through all three, and made Ganga Avatarana happen. So I am repeating. Free will is your individual Swatantra. Science and rationality and atheists go on promoting everything about life is free will. And they have so much of pseudo logic to substantiate or try to substantiate it. The Tubakur logic. If you ask the second question, it will become Tubuk. Free will alone is not everything. Same way, some of the old orthodox school, they insist, they try to repeatedly establish everything is predestined. The natural law of the universe. No. That is also not a complete truth. Some religious people try to establish the Ishvara Sankalpa is everything. Because the Ishvara Sankalpa is actually indescribable because of its very nature of indescribable. It is in the zone of irrefutable, but that does not make the truth is establishable. Listen, irrefutable is not the quality of the establishable. Ishvara Sankalpa can be proved as irrefutable, but not establishable. I am not disrespecting Ishvara Sankalpa I am not underestimating the Ishvara Sankalpa. I am not underestimating or projecting the power of Ishvara Sankalpa as something less. I am trying to tell you the ultimate truth is from the core where Ishvara Sankalpa and natural law of the universe and free will, all three are one and the same. Paramadvaita established in one root. From that, what raises? That super determinism is life, and that is the solution for all your doubts about yourself. Self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, or guru doubt, guru hatred, guru denial, or God doubt, God hatred, God denial, or life doubt, life hatred, life denial. People suffer with this four. SDHD, LDHD, SDHD is self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. LDHD means life doubt, life hatred, life denial. When a doubt raises and it does not get solved continuously, it evolves into a hatred. And even in the level of hatred, if the doubt is not solved, it evolves into denial. Doubt is not ordinary, simple problem. There's a beautiful verse. The Guru's feet is Samsaya Rakshasa Nasa Mahastram. Samsaya, doubt, is described, equated as a Rakshasa, demon, devil, Satan. Samsaya Rakshasa Nasa Mahastram. Samsaya is Rakshasa. It starts as a doubt, evolves as a hatred, ripes as denial. You suffer with 4 levels of doubts. SDHD, self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. LDHD, life-doubt, life-hatred, life-denial. GDHD, God-doubt, God-hatred, God-denial. And one more GDHD, Guru-doubt, Guru-hatred, Guru-denial. These 4 Rakshasas, SDHD, LDHD, GDHD, and GDHD2. All these 4 can be destroyed with this one understanding, one cognition. Sit. Even if it takes half an hour, contemplate. This ultimate truth, which Guru gives you as an initiation. I am giving you this truth as initiation in the core foundation of the existence. You, your free will, individual soul, Jiva, God, the Ishvara, Shiva Sankalpa, and Jagat, the natural law of the universe, Jagat, all the 3 are established, rooted, centered in the same source of the existence. All these three are one and the same in the core. Cognize this, and from that cognition, manifest yourself. That is called superdeterminism. In that superdeterminism, all the three, individual will, predestined natural law of the universe, Shiva Sankalpa, Ishvara Shakti, all three manifest synergetically. When you decide to manifest superdeterminism, Paramatma Shakti, all three manifest synergetically. That synergy manifests your life, your success. If you are going for a business meeting, sit and cognize the Paramadvaita Satya. Jiva, Ishvara, Jagat, all three are one and the same and established in the same source of existence. I am that Paramashiva. I am that cosmos. I am that universe in which all the three are established. From this, I make the superdeterminism. From this, I manifest what I want to manifest. You will see the synergy of Jiveshwara Jagat, Jiva, Ishvara and Jagat manifesting in you and making your life. Every time you manifest superdeterminism, you will see success. Every time you see success, your SDHD, self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, LDHD, life-doubt, life-hatred, life-denial, GDHD, God-doubt, God-hatred, God-denial, another GDHD, Guru-doubt, Guru-hatred, Guru-denial. All these four gets burnt away. All these four loses its power over you, its grip over you. Samsaya Rakshasa gets destroyed. Samsaya Rakshasa loses its grip over you. Again and again and again, bring the superdeterminism. Listen. Bhagirath did not manifest superdeterminism in the first effort of his tapas towards Brahma itself. He tried, he manifested one level. Then he tried with Shiva, he manifested next level. Then again he tried towards Shiva and manifested next level. Then again he tried with Janu Maharshi and manifested next level. Even Bhagirath tried again and again and manifested the superdeterminism. You also decide you will be like Bhagirath and manifest superdeterminism. And I bless you all. as the direct descendant of Bhagiratha. All of you should know Bhagiratha was the king of Surya Vamsa. So, as the direct descendant of Bhagiratha, I bless all of you and all Bhagiratha Prayatna Paramatma Shakti Praptirastu. Paramatma Shakti Praptirastu. Paramatma Shakti Praptirastu. So if you have any questions, you can ask, you can put your questions, I'll answer. Paramashiva Gabriel is asking how to always be connected and intuitive. Understand, every time consciously deciding to connect is the only way to be connected. There's no other technique. There's no other automated trying to always ask auto mode. Can I put my flight in auto mode? Can I put my car in auto mode? Same way you think you can put your life in auto mode. Hey, you can't. Life has to be lived. It can't be put in auto mode. You can't put autopilot mode for life. You can put autopilot mode for car, flight, all the other vehicles. But for life, you cannot put autopilot mode. Every time you should consciously decide to bring Paramadvaita and superdeterminism. Vinayaka is asking, Swamiji, my mother is asking why this hatredness prevails around her. Listen, I will not try to answer why. I can answer how she can break this. Tell her to start practicing superdeterminism. She can break that hatredness surrounding her. Bhuvaneshwar Singh is asking, Swamiji, when everything is God's manifestation, then why so much injustice happening in the world? Bhuvaneshwar Singh, either you accept everything is God's manifestation, then it has to be only good like a God. Or accept there is so much injustice, it is not God's manifestation, something else is happening. The ultimate real answer for this question is watch this satsang. I think you have joined just now. Watch this satsang fully and understand neither the God's will nor the natural law of the universe or the individual free will is a complete answer for life. It is superdeterminism that is the complete answer for life. Keitan Geboyd is asking, Swamiji, how to hold a superdeterministic cognition when the individual will is shaken? Keitan Geboyd, listen. Individual will is shaken because of your SDHD, self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. Because your individual will is shaken, you need to hold on to superdeterminism. It's like you are asking, when I can't sleep, how can I take sleeping pill? Hey, because you can't sleep, you need to take sleeping medicine. Because your individual will is shaken, you need to strongly hold on to the Superdeterminism. Manifesting superdeterminism does not need your individual will. Superdeterminism manifests from your soul, Atma, consciousness. Your individual will is more like your ego. It starts manifesting from your ego. So your individual will is not required for manifesting your superdeterminism. Manikya Jalandarananda is messaging, gratitude Prabhu, this satsang I really needed. Not only you, Jalandhara, whole world needs this satsang. All of you sit and transcribe this satsang. Only when you transcribe, you will see how many words you are missing. You need to catch every word I uttered. Only then you can understand the superdeterminism and destroy SDHD, LDHD, GDHD, GUDHD. All four.
Nithyananda, thank you for watching, and if you found the video enlightening,
Please give it a like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to stay connected with us.
don't forget to click the bell icon to receive the notifications.
Oh, oh. Paramashivasya Somaskanda Sishyavavayu Paramavatari Bhavatya Sarvepya Paramadvaitas Mama Asisha. As the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva, Somaskandamurti and Sishyabhavamurti, I bless you all with Paramadvaita. Paramashiva Paramburuli, Paramavelipadigalaana, Somaskandamurti மற்றும் சிஷ்யபாவமூர்த்திகளால் உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் பரமாத்வைதத்தை அருளி ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். All the Paramashivoham program level 1 participants, Paramashivoham program level 2 participants, Paramashivoham program level 3 participants, I bless you all with Paramadvaita. Paramashivoham level 1 participants, you will be free from all diseases. You will all experience complete health. Om. 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 Paramashivoham program level 2 participants, I bless you all into manifesting the power of thoughts and experiencing oneness with Bhairava and becoming thoughtless. Om. 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 Paramashivoham program level 2 participants, and level 3 participants, both of you, I bless and initiate all of you with Ajayatva, invincibility like Subramanya. All the Chidambara yantras and aushadas you are having in front of you, I am blessing everything, energizing everything, now showering you all with all the auspicious. Sit, focus on the source of your first person. Now take that spindle you have, that mattu spindle you have, and just churn along with visualizing churning off your spine and intensely awakening the Kundalini Shakti through your spine. Listen, focus on the source of your first person. Automatically your whole attention will be come on your spine. Take the spindle in your hand. Turn with closed eyes, visualizing your spine is getting churned. I'll awaken your Kundalini Shakti. You will experience your spine as cosmic Merudanda. Om. Om. Paramashivoham. Tritiyastarasya sarvan pratibahina asirvadami. Edeshu ikshai chayat. Ajayatva. Supramanyavad ajayatha. Bhavatam sarvesham chidambara yantrani aushadischa ऊर्जस्वत्य करिष्यामि. चिदंबर यंत्रस्य अर्थ भवतः आंतरिकस्थाने कस्यापि रेगस्य निर्माणं करणं भवतः जागरूकता आज्ञाचक्रे एतावति वर्तते लेसर गणवत् भवन्तः एतां स्वान्तरिकस्थाने उपयोक्तुं शक्नुवन्ति. प्रतिभागिनः हरिद्रायां चन्दने भस्मे कुङ्कुमे वा स्वयन्त्रम् असृजन् चित्रगाहिन्या समक्षम् अस्थापयन् तेषां हृदे ऊर्जां याचन्तः. त्यागराजस्य अजपा नटनः कुण्डलिनी शक्ते जागरणम्. रससिद्ध प्रक्रिया इदानीमहं युष्माकं मेरुदण्डानां रूपे मम मेरुदण्डस्य कल्पनां कृत्वा मदनीं मदनाय मार्गदर्शनं करिष्यामि. ब्रह्माण्डीयस्य मेरुदण्डरूपे अहं भवतां कुण्डलिनीं ब्रह्माण्डीय कुण्डलिन्या संयोक्षयामि. ओम 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 ओम. Listen, all of you listen. I am seeing through the Zoom all the SJP Yajamans, SJP, many of you are sincerely churning the spindle. Some of you are just sitting. Listen, even if you have already experienced this meditation, always sit intensely and go through that visualization. Go through that energy process again, because any great things are manifested by consistency. Understand? Consistency brings grounding. Consistency brings grounding. All the SJP intention to SJP manifester, SJP manifester to SJP Yajaman, SJP Yajaman to SJP Karta initiates. All of you please listen sincerely. All those who are becoming Kailasavasi, listen. Anything you want in life, ordinary health or peace, bliss, mental health, wealth, relationships, enlightenment, power manifestation, anything you want. Paramashivatva, consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Listen. I tell you, nothing in life can be manifested by inconsistency. Everything in life is manifested by consistency. One of the greatest gifts I received from my Guru Parampara is consistency. Listen intensely. One of the greatest strength I received from my Guru Parampara is consistency. Whether I was doing tapas or enriching people, doing Paramashiva's mission, initiating, guiding, classes, consistency. If you go back and see, in the earliest recorded videos of my classes and program, we have, I think, from 2000. It's all uploaded in the Nithyananda. You can go and see from 2000, now 24 years. What I demonstrated, pick up this concept. That's all I'm asking. Whether you are doing yoga or meditation or focusing on the source of your first person or unclutching or ajapa or mixture of various these techniques. Actually, you can even mix and do 2-3 of these methodologies, no problem, because they are all absolute pure satya, parama satya. Morning when you feel like, you can just sit in your garden and focus on the source of the first person. Evening when you feel like, you can just sip cup of coffee and sit unclutched. Night when you go to bed, if you feel like, just do ajapa. It can be mixed, nothing wrong. But consistency. Every day, yoga has to be done. If you miss morning yoga, that night itself you should sit and start writing the pattern why you missed morning yoga. Laziness, tiredness, boredom, self-doubt. Even if you do yoga, what is going to happen? Whatever pattern, self-hatred, self-denial, whatever may be the pattern which is stopping you doing morning yoga, sit and complete that pattern and declare to yourself from tomorrow morning, you will do the yoga properly. And tomorrow morning, if you miss the yoga again, tirelessly, without boredom, sit in the night and do completion. Don't think, oh. Even if I complete, what is there? Tomorrow I am not going to wake up. No. That is not going to work out. That is not life. Till you start doing yoga every morning, do completion. At least start with completion of your laziness pattern, boredom pattern, tiredness pattern, that feeling useless pattern, self-doubt pattern. So one day it will click so powerfully in you. You will start doing yoga, and if you do few days, then again miss it. Don't leave. Again start the completion. That day, consistency is the fundamental energy of life which makes you God. Listen, in Indraloka and Asuraloka, both has everything, I tell you, everything available in Indraloka. Whether it is Apsaras or the Kalpavriksha, Kamadhenu, power manifesting trees, rivers, everything is Asuraloka. Lack anything. Only thing Asuraloka lacks is being organized. Listen. Everything Devaloka, Indraloka has, Asuraloka also has. All the best things. Whether Devakanyas like Apsaras, the musicians, Gandharvas, or Kamadhenu, Kalpavriksha, Shamantaka, everything, the version of Asuraloka has only one thing Asuraloka does not have is being organized. Devaloka is very organized. Asuraloka is disorganized. Devaloka is very consistent. Asuraloka is not consistent. That's all. That's all is the difference between these two. So understand the truth. If you want anything good in your life, go for consistency. Whether in your business or career or enlightenment practice, everything, consistency forms the foundation for life. as I told, morning yoga is life. Don't take your body for granted. Yoga is fundamental, necessary for you to exist with your body. You think because morning you woke up and it is there still with you, you don't need to do anything. So it will be there forever. No. Do not take body for granted. I want all my disciples to commit today. Commit with me. From tomorrow, you will start morning yoga consistently. If you miss one day, at night itself you will sit before falling asleep. You will write all the patterns. Why you missed yoga? Whether laziness, tiredness, boredom, self-hatred, self-denial, or just self-doubt, you will write the patterns, find the root and complete with them. Restart the yoga next day. How many of you commit with me for this consistency? Let's start one by one. Today I will help you all and initiate you all for the consistency in yoga. Come on, raise your hand. All those who are raising your hand to commit for practicing every morning yoga consistently, I bless you all. You will all be successful, healthy, blissful. I myself will be available to you all inside your body and manifest inside your body. Make your yoga successful and not just giving you health, it gives you health, enlightenment, energy, everything. I have beautifully designed the ultimate yoga. Nithyananda yoga, Pratama Vinyasa Krama, Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, Tritiya Vinyasa Krama. All our brahmacharis are also teaching daily in YouTube, live. Brahmacharinis are also teaching live in Paramashivoham program level 1, Paramashivoham program level 2, Paramashivoham program level 3. In all the 3 programs, every day yoga is being taught. Only when you learn, it will take around 1 hour or 1 hour 15 minutes. But if you master, within a month, you can finish the whole Pratama Vinyasa Krama, 108 asana, in 35 to 42 minutes. That's all. Please understand. Stop taking your body for granted. Just because when you wake up in the morning, it is there. Don't think it will be there forever. In a healthy way for you to function. Being organized makes you God. Being consistent makes you God. So from tomorrow, restart yoga if you missed it. make small groups in your locality. Brahma Muhurta team. I think even now many ecosystems, Kailasa ecosystems are doing. Ohio is doing for thousands of days consistently. And San Jose is doing, LA is doing. Online, offline, both. Bangalore Sangha is doing. Kailasa Bangalore Sangha is doing. Restart. Give wake-up call to all the members of your ecosystem. Give a beautiful wake-up call. I will record in my own voice the Tiruppavi and Tiruvambavai. Keep that as a wake-up call. And Tirupalli Elchi. Keep that as a wake-up call. And Suprabhadam. Wake them up. Wake up yourself. Wake yourself up. Wake up the people of your ecosystem. Give a wake-up call. When you form a team, you can do it, if possible, as a team in our local Kailasa or Zoom through Kailasa. When you know there are more people helping you doing it, you will do more intensely, more sincerely. Same way, if one person of your ecosystem missed, then make sure that night you give a call and ask that person to do completion. It is not harassment, it is enriching, helping, consistently reminding. Only if that person is irritated and says, hey, don't call me. Don't call for one day. Then by the time 48 hours they would have settled from their irritation. Don't call, but send a message. Hi dear, I think that day you have been irritated or you had some ups or downs. You were not happy with when I messaged you, called you. Can we restart the yoga tomorrow? I tell you. Maybe in the initial few days people will have little itching, irritation, friction. But after 6-7 months, they will bless you. They will overflow with gratitude for you, for transforming them. So understand, make ecosystem, especially all the Sarvanyapita intention, Sarvanyapita manifester, Sarvanyapita karta, Sarvanyapita yajaman, people who take me seriously. See, this SJP is nothing but people who take me very sincere, take me as part of their life, take me as soul of their life. That is what is SJP manifester, SJP intention, SJP yajaman, SJP karta, SJP isha, all that, that's what. People take me sincerely, seriously. At least all of you start forming an ecosystem around you, your family, your team. Start with yoga every morning and take little time, read that yoga book, which we already published it and it's already online, available. Take that book and read once so you will understand how deep each component of that Nithyananda yoga, how elaborately I explained. Read, understand. It's for all of you. I spent day and night sleeplessly sitting and writing, compiling all those Yoga Sutras, various books from my own experience, from my gurus. And the different Shastra Pramanas. I organized and presenting it to you. So read yoga book. Every morning, Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m., we have yoga session. Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. And I tell them to play for multiple time zones. After all, some 7-8 time zones, if we play, all of you can join, connect with it. And you can create your own ecosystem. Either you join with KAILASA team and do, or you guide, just take the video recording and you start doing. Anything is okay. Consistency is Chaturmasya. Let's all dedicate ourselves, recommit ourselves to consistency of yoga. I will not put too many things. Now, for now, I'll start only with yoga. Just yoga. LA has done, LA and San Jose both have done consistently for 1384 days. Why is more? Blessings for you guys, all of you guys. Listen, consistency makes you God. Organized makes you God. Devaloka has Kalpataru. Asuraloka also has their own version of Kalpataru. Devaloka has Kamadhenu. Asuraloka has their own version of Kamadhenu. Devaloka has Kshetrasagara. Asuraloka has their own version of Kshetrasagara. Devaloka has Shamantakamani. Asuraloka has their own version of Shamantakamani. Devalokas, Devakanyas, Apsaras. Asuralokas, their own version of Devakanyas and Apsaras. Sometimes Asuraloka, they even come and grab everything from Devaloka and take it. Then Vishnu or Brahma or Shiva, they have to intervene and get it back. That's different. Both of them have everything. Why then only for Devaloka? Trimurtis, Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra always interfere and protect them. Defend them. Because they are organized. They are organized. They are organized. Being organized is not wrong. Being organized is not crime. Consistency makes you God. Being organized makes you God. One day, if you collapse, thinking, oh, even if I do completion, I am not getting up for yoga, leave the completion also. No. If you miss morning yoga, night you have to sit and complete. So next day you wake up and start doing morning yoga. Consistency is life. Consistency is life. Consistency is life. I tell you, all the SJP intention to manifest initiates Manifestor to Yajaman initiates, Yajaman to Karta initiates, Karta to Ishwar initiates. All of you listen. I'm talking to all of you. Bring consistency in yoga. I'll take care of everything else. I'll shower you with wealth. All the auspiciousness. Sarva Mangalatva. Ohio is doing 1,519 days. Consistently, not missing a single day. I tell you, Paramashiva will be so happy. I think Ohio Paramashiva is so happy when he sees so many people are doing what he himself revealed. I want all of you to know, what I am revealing is not some cat yoga, beer yoga, dog yoga, pet yoga, fish yoga. No. It is directly from Paramashiva's Agamas. Agamas Yoga Bhata. And Paramashiva's descendants, Sutras. So it's from the original source. So understand, when you do Nithyananda Yoga, it is not just practice for your physical health, mental health. It is a prayer, because Paramashiva will feel so happy. Wow! My disciple, my follower, my devotee is doing what I revealed. You will be so happy when you do Nithyananda Yoga, because it is directly revealed by Paramashiva. One more thing, go and see every posture, every asana, every mudra, every bandha. I have given the original verse, Shastra Pramana. I did not add anything. I only organized it. I put the permutation combination and organized it for the modern man. So understand, being organized, being consistent makes you God. As Paramashiva's ultimate manifestation of Keshavartha Murti, Venkateshwara Swami, Sri Venkateshwara, and Sri Srinivasa Brahmam, and more. I bless you all with intense wealth, enormous wealth. You will all be showered with wealth. All the SJP, intention, manifester, Yajaman, Karta, Ishwar, all. I bless all of you. You will all be showered with wealth. My blessings to all of you, and I initiate all of you. Waiting for the initiation. And today, declare consistency in yoga. Let's start with this. With this, I bless you all. Be blissful.
Nithyananda, thank you for watching. And if you found the video enlightening,
Please give it a like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to stay connected with us.
don't forget to click the bell icon to receive the notifications.